morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So how are you today, guys? My side, all is good. All is good. I've been a bit distracted by other stuff, but we'll try to push through. I know there is a developer Q&A in game. So if you want to join in game, maybe I could join as well. I don't know. There is people that are not in Discord, so you want to join briefly? Maybe we can. And here I am. Hello. Hello. So yes, there is an event in game. Every Sunday we have a developer Q&A. Not every Sunday. Every 2 Sundays we have a developer Q&A. And there are some people joining and asking questions in the game about, you know, next developments and what we do, what we will do. So if you want to do it, if you want to join, just connect to the game now, and the meeting will start shortly. I think it's very nice that Wedget is running, and Gonger as well. Gonger is helping, so it's very nice. They are running this every 2 Sundays. Will really be too much for me to do, and is really a great help. So fantastic. Yeah, I think we can connect and just be there and ask if there are see if there are any questions or anything. Let's see. Yeah, it seems he's there, or no? Oh, what happened? It's not working? Wow. Or it was just loading in, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if I like this thing. Can we change it? I mean, this thing has been like this since years, but it's not really. Can we do it better? Can we have a stage which is actually a stage or not? I don't know. The problem is that to have a stage that is a stage, we need or a wall, right? Like a high wall. Or we put this and we make it. This could be a way, maybe. Because I don't like this thing too much anymore. Boom. One of the problems is that when you rotate, you cannot really rotate. Maybe it's a bit too big though. I cannot right click it. Oh fuck. Why? No. Ah yes, okay. I can right click it. Let's try 0.8. And it should be collision, by the way. Ah. I don't know. I'm trying. Holy shit. What happened? Because it was on top of it? Da 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 da. No. Every table is locked. Holy shit. All these tables are no pickup. Fuck. So I have to change them all. I have to change them all. Am I invisible? Yes. I'm invisible. You're too kind. Wow, they're saying very nice thing about me. That's too much. What is that? What is that? Ah, there is a strange audio effect on your voice. Doubling distortion. Oh, wow. Maybe I have to stream open. Let me see. I don't think so. Maybe you have to stream open. Can you check your side? Maybe you have to. I can listen to myself and see if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think so. Maybe you have to stream open. Can you check your side? Maybe you have to. I can listen to myself and see if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seems to be good to me, Hula. Seems to be good to me. I'm just removing these items because I think that this thing is super old and I think it may use a bit of a refresh. A bit of a refresh. Do we want to have another one on top or what? What is this table? My team. Okay, there is a table. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Glad to see you. If you have any questions, suggestions or comments, let's not be the lecture in front of the stage. Do you have a question? I don't know why why we have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different, you know, why? Why we have this book stands which are, by the way, pretty bad. We have a better book stand, no? I don't know if it's under containers or under furniture. Probably under furniture. No? And now finding the wooden book stand. It's not easy. What happened? I fell down just like this. What happened? I don't know. I have a call for opinions. A big subreddit India dev plane shit has never been mentioned. I want to change this. So I would like the opinion about what to put first and post there. Wait. Pam param pa pam. Let me change the music. Die, die, die. That always happen when you use the item command in the guild hall? Oh wow. Didn't know that. Okay, so it means that... Okay, that's an interesting observation. It's an interesting observation. I don't know if it gives me any information about it, but fine. I mean, if it helps me in any way, but it's good data. I don't know if it really helps me, but you never know. Once you leave the menu, you'll be falling through the map. Interesting. Interesting. So what happens when you go /item is that the camera moves to the place where we have the item display, right? Which is very far away from here. And so the level gets unloaded, right? The level gets unloaded. So I think I can fix that, because it's the same as when you play a mini game. When you play a mini game, the camera moves away, but actually by force I keep the level loaded, right? And yeah, so maybe I should do the same here as well. I have too much stuff in my inventory, holy shit. Sorry. I had to clean up a bit. So one is elaborate book stand. But then also if you view the item, then you fall down. Oh no, if you view the item, you don't fall down. Interesting. Very interesting. It is too big. I think it's a bit too big. I'll do a 08, 0808. Can I ask you about your book? What are you reading? Hi. Can I ask about your book? Are we? We are all in this room, I guess. By the book, but thank you for the question. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know why I decided to reorganize this, but I it looked to me better. Why we have these things? What are these? Anisu? She's using the backpack, huh? She's using the basic backpack. Nice. It's very nice to see people using the items that we created. It's very nice. It's very nice to see people using those items. I think the backpack is a kind of a popular one. I would like to create new more of those items, but can Talad please share with us about his new book, what he's reading? I don't know what he's saying. You mean the book on my right hip? It was just to test the new functionality. Yeah, we can limit it. I mean, if you want, I can limit by size. I can limit in many ways. I mean, we can. Yeah, exactly. We can limit by sides or yes, by weight or sides. Yeah, we can do it. I kept it open for now, so you guys could have some fun. But we can decide a threshold, right? Like you cannot put, but I mean, depends also on your strength. Plant head lives forever. Yeah, exactly. So there were some funny things. There were some funny things. And he has to flip it. Yeah, exactly. I don't. Yeah. What is the weight of the plant? What is the weight size of the plant? What is the weight size of the plant? Because, you know, Because there can be items with certain size and weight that are not. I don't know. You know, like if you put a barricade on you. I was thinking to add new. Weight 15, size 100. Yeah, maybe we can go by sides, you know? Maybe we can go by sides and say greater than 50 or something like that. What are those boxes, Woodjet? What are these boxes? Like lock 200, lock 150? They're just to let's say train pick locking. Why they are there? They look like in a very weird place. Why they are not like in a place like this? I mean, why they are like in the middle of the room? I don't understand. Why they're even here? I mean, I'm fine if you want to have some stuff to unlock, but there seems to be a very stupid place, no? Carpet at 630. Maybe we can do sides greater than... We can do sides greater than 50. Well, less than 50. Maybe. Since the last update, there has been some changes in visual equip, and with combining blue way and crystal way stuff, there seems to be aligned on top, but this look a bit odd. Can you show? No, that is not change. Okay. The right left shoulder didn't change, but the back did. So now the back is centered on the object. Before it would stick out, much vertically. The keg is 2020. Yeah, I think if we do less than 50, it could be okay. I don't understand why we have these boxes in the middle of the room. I don't get it. Why? Why we have these boxes in the middle of the room, my boys, huh? Tell me. I don't even know why we have them, but fine. Like someone who wants to practice lock picking and... Okay. Seems not to be the... Uh-oh. I lost it. GG. I think I lost it. Nice day. The blue way stuff is like sticking out toward the top. And I would prefer to be centered in height alignment. The blue stuff to be centered. It looks pretty good to me though. The blue way stuff, right, is this one. Is like sticking out toward the top. Hey, just look at Damola. I'm looking at Damola. It looks pretty good, actually. I mean the blue way. I mean the red one. You mean the red one? Yeah, it's probably because it has a different handle. It has an handle which is lower. You can see it if you wield it. Yeah, it's probably because he has an handle which is lower, and so that's pretty much in the middle though. I don't know why. I can check. Looks okay when wheeled. Actually, I don't know. Seems to be such a minor thing anyway. It's based anyway. The position on left, right shoulder is based on the handle. I think if he tries the back slot, there's something going on with the server. It's particularly slow, no? Like if the messages are coming out slower. Wajja, do you have any idea why we have this floating chest? I also like how many NPC meanwhile also carry some stuff around. Yes, I did a full pass on the NPC for visual equipment. I did a full pass. Why is walking weird? Strange. Yes, I hope to add that's very great. That's great. That's great, Gova. Yeah. It's very good that we have this visual keep. Yeah. I really like it. It's a nice feature. It's a nice feature. Okay, guys, we should also work on something though. I would like to see the Smith. Don't recall the name in the arena. Wear pants. She walks around now when before just behind her count. I tried to fix the sitting problem, but I couldn't really find a way, unfortunately. Okay, anyway, what I wanted to work on, guys, so we are following this in-game event a bit. I like to have more different clothing, basically it's armor, magical robe. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I think we should do it. It's not very simple because it has to be done for 17 characters, you know? If you want a full new skin, example, I don't know, luxury cloth. So 17 by 5, how much is it? 17 by 5, so that's 85. That's 85 textures for one dress. That's 85 texture for one dress. Holy shit. Holy moly. Yeah, you are the 17. The 17 characters is the issue. 9 races with 1 genderless. So 17. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, but we can do it. I mean, it's just a matter of, right? So, but you have to remember that every time we, yeah, you see the braces are fitting much better. Maybe this guy is not. Here it fits so. On the lemur female is fitting kind of so-so, but the other seems to be fine. Yeah, and it seems to fit better, definitely. Yeah, like on this Enki, the bracers are much better. Yeah. Yeah. Lemur female seems to be... Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna keep the 17 races. I mean, it's not a problem. It's just a matter of... also, I would like to add way more... Yeah, the seating is broken too, so I know. Would be, I don't know what other items we could equip, right? We could visually equip, because clothing is a problem, but visual equip is easier. So if I have an item and that item is and you can visually equip it, right? So it will be easier. So why only me? No, it's for everyone. Food and potion sacks. We have yeah, I have to do a pass. What do I have? Do I have the pouch? How is called? Velvet pouch. Velvet pouch. No, it's a container, so I cannot scale it. Fuck. It's very dark. They're all containers. So I cannot scale containers? That's pretty stupid. I know I can. I can. Doesn't the one I added in the table now? Yes. Yeah, that is something that we should do, by the way. We should do, I think we need to do a pass on all the NPC to actually ensure that they are selling what, that they are selling what we have. I think we don't have enough, really. The compass is too big? Maybe. I will do it. I will do it. I will. So we have a lot of new items. There is an idea. I think it would be nice to have a quest that is actually extending the current compass with yeah, I will add it. I have to do it. If you want to suggest, if you want, you want to suggest who should sell what. That will help. Because my problem is always, you know, defining things, right? So saying, oh, we need a... so it's always taking... everything takes time, so... I think they have their own category, right? Yeah, they have their own category. Bags and purses. I put it in their own category, so... Yeah. Anyway. I cannot carry anymore. GG. We could build up Raurim a bit with a couple of merchant, one camper and one woodsman. Yeah, even if I think that the basic purses and pouches should be easily available. Right? Any leather work, I don't know, like Toda or... Ah, the wooden furnishing? Yes, the wooden furnishing, yes, I agree. Yes. Okay, I think I should leave the meeting now and just continue with what I'm doing. If there are no other questions, I'm going back to what I was doing, which is the quest chains for the Smiters guild, the one in the desert, the new building in the new... The Smiters, yeah. I was thinking that actually the Warsmiter building, right, is basically to the east of Ojaveda. So... Tell is doing all of this. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Bye. Thanks for playing. Okay. Pam 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 pam. Okay, so this is our plan, right? This is our plan. So decide on the main characters and their levels. Create a new overlord story. List the quest chain with the main NPC. Move Bangrom from the arena to the new guild hall. Change Gregory, pointing you to Nevis instead of Bangrom. Review the first quest of Nevis. Move the world block of quest from Burrell and Michael to War Smiters through the government quest chain system and flows. Yes. Wow, that's a lot, boys. That's a lot, but we can do it. We can do it. Okay, so I need you now to suggest me potential background stories for the guild owner. Right? So we need to create a new overlord. So we said that she's a Stonehammer female, right? So at the end we decided Stonehammer female. So she's a Stonehammer female, and what I'm thinking is, should she be connected to anything, to the history, right? To the history of the race in any way? Or not? Right? Should she be... let me try to get inspired by the building itself, right? For a second. So this is the building. This is the building. And this building, I mean, obviously is depicting a warrior or a fighter. I mean, it's not very clear if this is a dwarf or a human. I mean, it looks a bit more like a human just for the proportions of the chest compared to the arms, right? Do you think that this could be a dwarf or no? I think it's too lean. I think it's too thin to be a dwarf. So actually we cannot say that this was built by her, right? Yeah, I think that what we really don't know is what is the story of these guild houses, right? When they have been built, by who they have been built, why they have been built, right? Why that particular place has been chosen, and who lives there, right? So these are all questions we need to answer, actually. Let me just eat something because I'm starting to starve. I had a stupid late lunch today, very stupid late lunch, and now I'm in the situation where, you know what, I think I would just cook something. I think I would just cook because yeah, I cannot I cannot do this. What time is it? 11. I had a very stupid late lunch. I think I ate lunch like at 5 p.m. right, and now I'm hungry again. I think I will cook something, guys. But yeah, do you have any ideas on? Because I think we need to write down the story for all the faction. For all the faction guild houses. Now, I should not do it for all until I have them ready, because they would be stupid, right? So I have to do it only for the ones that we actually have a building, right? That we actually have a building. At the moment, I can put it maybe here, current quest, maybe after this, I can put if we have the building or not. Right, building ready, something like that. We can say building ready, and so the buildings that we have ready are the buildings that we have ready. So we have the Indomitables, right? We have the Indomitables, which is that square tower, right? The square tower. We have the War Smiters, which is the one that we are discussing now. And we have the Conclave of the Glyphs, right? Well, then we have the Iron Hand, which is, we have the Conclave of the Glyphs. And then we have the Iron Hand, because the Iron Hand is the Lang's Temple, right? The Lang's Temple. So that one is just available. The other ones we do not have at the moment, but we will have it soon. Okay, so let's say that here, right? Background story. Background story. Huh? Background. Fuck, I cannot type. Background story, right? So I think a short story. I don't want to have a super long story, but I think it should be a short story of these buildings, right? And the more interesting it is, the more it will help us in the quest chains. So while I cook this, think about it. Think about it, my boys. Think about it. Should there be anything magical in it or not? Like, is that made by the gods, or is that made by humans? I think it should be made by humans. But yeah, then who builds it, right? Who builds it? cooking, 1 second. Okay, let's try to put down some ideas, okay? Let's try to put down some ideas. Some ideas could be. Can this thing have been built in pieces or not? Do you think it's been built at once, or do you think it's been built in pieces? Like at a distance of, I don't know, 10 years, 50 years or whatever? No, probably not. Probably it's been built in one piece. No, because I was thinking if I could connect some of the parts of this building with a story, right? Like the head or the helmet. Like, for example, why the helmet is this type, right? Is this helmet representing something, or was this the helmet of someone, right? I would say yes, it must be. And is this building representing someone, right? Or not? And if yes, who is representing? Consider we have four guild houses, right? For the fighting guilds. I mean, that's definitely a human, right? I think that's, I mean, it could also be a Diaboli, but who could this be? The statue, I mean, right? The building and the statue. I mean, it could be an alien male. Can be a Diaboli male, I think, very easily. I think it's unlikely to be a lemur. Obviously not a Klyros, not an Enki, not a Kran. And not a dwarf, right? So it can probably only be, I mean, if he's representing someone, right? If he's representing someone, which may be the founder of the guild. Which I think would be cool, right? I mean, maybe it's a bit too much to say, hey, I create a building in my shape, right? But I think it's okay. Or the building is just, you know, built to express strength, right? And maybe only the helm is, which is a bit of a special one with the 3 slices, the 3 pieces, I don't know how to call them, the 3 thingies. Maybe only the helm is representing someone, right? So we have these options, or the building is sculpted to represent someone that really existed, or is just a generic fighter, right? But the helm is modeled in the shape of whatever, someone, you know, some historical character that had this kind of helmet, right? So the fact that it's in the middle of the desert and in this area, I think could be relevant, because it could be, I mean, this helmet could be of someone that fought in this area, right? To commemorate him, and maybe to commemorate his death. So maybe it could be a tomb of some kind, or anyway a place of remembrance, right, of this guy that died in this location. There could also be dungeons around here, right? So at the moment there are not, but they could be. So I guess the question is, so who could be fighting in the desert, right? Who could be fighting in the desert and why? I'm a bit skeptical on the Ilian male, Diaboli male, but I think it's the only way, right? I think it's the only way, because it cannot be. I mean, I don't think it can be an Althrir. Can it be an Althrir? I think in the desert makes no sense. So it cannot be a Cran, no Clyros, no Enki. Can be a Diaboli male. I think a Stonehammer doesn't look like a Stonehammer from the body, at least. The only problem is that having another Ilian male annoys me a bit. We have so many Ilian male and Diaboli male represented here. So I think I like the idea of a fight in the. So I think I like the idea of this place being built in the desert to remember a fighter that actually died here doing something. I don't know exactly what, but doing something. And the only problem is that if he died here and he went to the Death Realm, then why he didn't ever come back, right? So he could still be alive in theory. But maybe if he's a Diaboli, he decided to stay there, right? He decided to stay in the. Okay, let me just put down some ideas and see if. So the ideas are the following, right? So the building has been made to how do you say in English when to celebrate? Bah, has been made to celebrate a great warrior, which was a Diaboli male. Let's say for now, let's go Diaboli male, and then we will see. Okay. I mean, the helm has no horns, but that's fine. But the body can be the body of a Diaboli male, right? I think in the bottom of this building, there can still be his body, maybe with a sarcophagus or something, right? So there can be, or some remains. There could be some remains. In the lower rooms of the building. Now, the question is when, right? When did that happen? When did that happen? I think. So there is the history of the Diaboli, right? So there is a period of time where the Diaboli were ravaging a bit the cities and villages, and they were not really seen well by the rest of the population, right? And Biramia. Yeah, this one is the first settlement that they have, right? Then there is this Larivia's Mare, which is the first Innon. Then there is the foundation of Listarindel, but Listarindel is the opposite side. I think that these guild houses should be, I would not say new, right? Because I don't want them to be new, but also not super old. I think that these guild houses have been founded when the society was already fairly stable, right? And the interaction between the races was also fairly stable. And so the fight that happened in that location could be or against some creatures or against some, you know, opposing forces, or from the labyrinths or from the underground. So this is also interesting, but I think this story should go in parallel with the story of this building. I don't think that we need it now. Wait a second, I'm cooking the thing. I'm cooking the thing. Oh, I forgot to put this in. Guys, I will have to eat quickly, but I will have to. So, timer 1 minute. Timer 1 minuto. I started the timer 1 minute. So I'm thinking if the story should be related to this or not. But probably not. Dermorian, Inun, and Diaboli. Could this guy be an Inun or not? I think he could. Could this guy be an Inun or not? No, because you know why? Because I was looking at this Dermorian, Inun, Diaboli, which is actually 3 races, and the helmet has 3 spikes, and so I think it would be nice if the helmet could represent somehow the 3 races, but oh fuck, the minute is already gone. Yeah, I will do some eat some dinner and then come back, guys. Give me 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I will be back in 10 minutes. Wait, first I have to do this, otherwise it cooks so much that it's not reasonable. Ouch. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 pam, 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 pam. Okay, guys, just give me 10 minutes. I don't know how many of you are really here, but for the one of you that are here, give me 10 minutes and then I will be back. Yeah, even 10 minutes. I will do it quick. Okay, I'm back. I was thinking while I was eating, I was thinking to few ideas, right? I think that the location is close enough to Ojavera to have the story connected to Ojavera somehow, right? And so the proximity to Ojavera, I think is a point. The other thing I was thinking is that Oja had that plug, right? Is not listed. We don't have the plug here. Strange. Torres Rabbani. He would give your armor off his back when too needed. Is somehow earlier in Kiruka and Mezzanino Jovera, but is running under the current of the plug. Is unable to attend the council meeting. So this freaking plug, the recent plug in Ojavera. The Enkidukai plug volume 1. Is there also Enkidukai plug volume 2 or? The Enkidukai plug volume 1. Enkidukai plug volume 1. Since the Enkidukai have arrived in Liacom, they have faced many trials such as war, retaliation like this, but occasionally decreasing game population, okay. No blow to our community has been so deeply than this horrid plague. Okay. I was asked by Vigesimi Stronghand to write about his awfulness and tear in my eye, put a quill and a parchment. No. The burning. Well, I have not as misfortune to see affected by the I do no. My dear friend Tarella has made several 4 days near our real world. Okay. Okay. The burning is an insidious thing, exclusive to our race. One might wonder if some mad wizard had dreamed of his horror. No. Twist in the corner of their mind. No matter. No. From wherever it came, the burning doesn't terrible war. So it doesn't tell where it came, though. But we have it in the Enki history, no? Okay, it is just describing how this plague works, but it doesn't say shit though. Which, by the way, this one should be modified one day to just match with the new Ojaveda map, because when we added the Saragi area, in theory the doors have been opened, right? So my feeling is that this date should be moved backward a bit. I mean, not a lot, but a bit. Like 50 years or so, like going around 700. And yeah, it should be placed here as an element of the story. Because in their background story, right, there is also this disease that they inherit from the creature that attacked their lands, right? And I mean, it's not connected to the new plague, but because I don't think we have a I don't think we have a story of why the plague happened and when it happened, right? I think the plague in Oja was a workaround and escamotage just to justify the fact that part of the city was actually locked. Which is fine, but maybe it's not what we want now. Do we have the so what I'm thinking that the person may have stopped the plague, right? The person yeah, exactly. I think that is what it should be. I think this is what it should be. So this means that we can modify. I mean, I will have to be sure that the plague is mentioned only. I don't know why there is this Enkidukai plague volume 1, right? Is there a volume 2 and volume 2 or not? No, there's only a volume 1. Freela. Freela! Do we have this Freela everywhere? No, anywhere? No. Freela. Freela. Is it an existing NPC? I think it is, huh? Yes, it is. Freela. Freela wrote about this. Ah. Is it a good idea? Oh fuck, she's not even in Oja. She's in she's here. I see. I think we need to change this. I don't understand exactly why she wrote this book, but fine. What is this book, by the way? H Central. Yeah, he's probably in the Brado Tavern. This book. He's probably in the Brado Tavern. I would suggest that we connect somehow the plague, but we have to put it into the story though. We have to put into the story. So, what could be a good time for this story to be? I'm looking at the dates, right? There is nothing after 580 in the Diaboli race history. And for the Enki, I think it's pretty much the same. 590, right? 590. I think that the plug can be relatively recent, but I don't want it to be now, right? I want it to be like 50 years ago. Because in theory now is 570 after, 750 after Iliacum, right? So that is the current date. So I think we can have it around 700. So I think I will. I'm thinking about it, but I think we can do it. I think we can have. I don't think that the plague should last, 10 years or something. I think it can even last only 1 year or a few months or whatever, right? So I think it's already enough. I think it's already enough. So proximity to Ojaveda, I think, was a good lead, and I think that the plug should have happened around 700. Now we may decide if it's 690 or whatever, but it's the same. Around 700, right? Around 700. And so it's about 50 years ago. Or even a bit earlier. We can also say 670. 670. That in... yeah, there will be plenty of time. 670. Okay. Okay, let's do 670. So... if it's 670... any lasted, let's say, 1 year maximum, right? Let's say it lasted maximum 1 year. If you want to have Frila actually have that book written on the plug, I don't think it works anymore, right? Because it means that she should have 100 years. Considering that the Yankee are living 60 years, so it's not really possible. So it cannot be her. We have to change the name. which is fine. We can just randomize a name. Or she's very old, but it means that she's like 60 now. Well, 70. So it's too much. But I think we can position the plug there. And now the idea is that whoever is our hero name that we will have to define, right? We need to generate a hero name for our Diaboli male. And if he's maybe the father of someone that... the father of someone... The father of someone... Diaboli male. No, father of Gregory, probably not. Can also be unrelated. Can also be unrelated to anyone. I think it's fine. Should we generate the name? We have to generate two names. We have to generate the name of this guy that is the reason why this building exists. And then we have to generate the current guild hall chief name, which is the Stonehammer female, right? So our Diaboli male, do we have any indication on the naming of the Diaboli? No, eh? Names to be defined. Fuck. I think that this thing is something that I want to define since so long time, and I never did it. The Diaboli larger disappeared into the lettering for a while. That has been changed, Wajet. So that has been changed because it made no sense. So meaning that is they divided in two groups. So there was one group that remained in Iliacum and one group that decided to travel to the Death Realm and live there. It is in the story here. I changed it probably 1 year ago. So that changed. So my idea at the moment is that the plug, right, which is roughly 670 after Iliacum, right, has been caused by something. Can be a creature, can be whatever, right? Let's say a curse, or I have to think about it. But anyway, this guy, you know, this guy, which is the guy that this building has been made for, right, is the guy that managed to remove the curse, right? Now the question is, now the question is, what is this curse and why it happened, right? But I think there could be an area which is still there. There could be a dungeon next to the building, which is where he died, but he managed to stop the curse. And so part of Ojaveda was reopened, and you know, and the people are living happily now. So our guy, we need to generate a name for this guy. I really need it. I really need it. About the names, I asked some of you to give me ideas, but no one answered. Unfortunately. Let me see if we have anything about the races. Distribution of playable races and monsters. What is this? Ah, I did already something like that in the past. I think there was something on the wiki, you know, of the languages, but there was more of the languages than the names. I need the names. Yeah, there is this language project, right? I mean, we can derive it a bit from the... In many ways, the Indian tongue is a similar sound to modern European language. Notable phenomena include the usual rolling pronunciation of R representing the R. Writing system. I think I want to define the names, because if we don't define the names, we will live in this. We will live in this with this problem forever, right? Forever. So should I create a new file, or do we already have a file where we can put the? Then I mean, at the end we'll go on the website, but okay, let's create a new one. I will just call it plane shift races, and then I will. Can I take all these values, or is too hard? It's too hard, huh? Can I copy this or no? Cannot copy. Okay, GG. Why I cannot copy this? Shit. Definitely not the best. Definitely not the best. I'm just trying to have the list of the races, pretty much. Yeah, I think I want to do this work. I think it will not be super easy, but I think we can ask ChatGPT to help. Maybe we'll have some ideas. Okay, so these are our races. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. These are our races, and what we want to see the name pattern, right? We want to see the name patterns, right? This is what we want to see. And for some we have already. Like for the Yankee, for example, we have this, right? For the Yankee, we have this. And for the, I want to create it for all, so it's done once and for all. And I wanted to do it already 10 years ago, but didn't actually work. For the alien, I think we can just use a normal English, plain English names for the aliens. I think would be the easiest. No, sorry, for the alien. Do we have something? There more names is never here. Fuck. We just did it. We just did it for very few. We just did it for very few. Like, for example, we did it for the cran, right? We also need a random generator, random name generator to... Okay, for example, for the Klyros we have, right? Like Sorekke. Xorekke. It sounds a bit like a Finnish, but yeah, we should do this once and for all. Once and for all. For the Yankee, I did it already. Diaboli, nothing. Stonehammer. Stonehammer just saying this stupid thing about the... about that, but I don't know if I like that. Lemur names. They like longer names which are beautifully sounding, can be written in more flowing shapes, but that's not very easy. Okay, so let me see if ChatGPT can do it. I think it can give me a good ideas. So I would say in PlaneShift MMO, I want to define the characteristics of the names. Should I say phoneme? How do you say in English? Phoneme. Phoneme. Phoneme in English. Phoneme. Okay. These are the characteristics / phoneme of the names to then create a name generator using those rules. Can you analyze the race page of the PlaneShift website and then suggest what can be used for each race, which can be the rule, which can you suggest what can be the name structure for each of the races? I think it can do it. Because if he has enough knowledge of names by language, like an Italian name versus a Finnish name versus you know, should it match with the accent that we have? That's a good idea. So then we will have to change the names of all the NPC in game. No, that will never do, because all the quests. But at least the new ones we can generate properly, right? At least the new ones. It is a practical race by race phoneme plus structure guide you can plug in name generator. You pull the rules where the official page in PS Link language page explicitly signals, in other way the things are TBD as such a lore friendly default. Very nice. In Kidukai. So what do we have? What do we have at the moment? So at the moment for the Enkidukai we said SZRHAI. Letters are usually in their names and the apostrophe character, right? So the rage page list letter feature double R. Double R apostrophe frequent zero. No. Double R also. Double R I didn't see it actually, but fine. What is it? Yeah. Phoneme hints. SZSHTHHRRR plus the standard vowels and optional apostrophes. Generator template 1 3 syllable optional apostrophe start with end. Examples Sare, Rei, Zashi, Tira, yeah, exactly. This is very nice. Okay, so this guy basically agrees with us because we did it already. The double R, I don't know. I think it could be double R, but syllab shape, CCVV, CV, stop vowel, optional code, apostrophe, break syllab, generator example. Questo plus V plus C. 1 3 syllable optional apostrophes. I would say that this is very good. I mean, it's basically what we have already, so this is not really saying anything new, right? But AI hints. Okay. This one, I think we are good. And I think that these examples are also very good, right? They sound very Yankee, so I think it's very good. Now, the problem are the other races. The Kran. The Kran, actually, we had already something because it's TGKR, you know. Hard stop and trills, fewer vowels. Yes, exactly. This one I think is also very nice. Very nice because we already gave him the thing, right? So that is why he knows it. Okay, then what? Klyros, I think he put at the beginning all the ones that we already had some information. Yeah, Klyros I think is also very clear. Including Klyros. Caution against CK. Light consonant, cluster, open vowels. I just don't know if this list is the same as this list. Now, I think here he fucked up a bit though, because on the Klyros we really want to have the axis. No. Here he fucked up. On the Klyros he fucked up. On the Klyros the list is wrong. We can actually take all the names that we have already in game, maybe. For the Klyros, they usually have the following letters in their names. There are some examples. So Klyros male. For example, Al-Naxen, right? Al-Naxen is a very good Klyros name. Xorekke also is it. Xenak. Al-Naxen. Xorekke. Blixake. This one is very strange, but let me put some examples there. Kedzun, Kedzun I think is still reasonable as a name, but it's not typical. Okay, let me try this. I don't know why this one is so long, but almost computational. Nice. Almost computational. Okay. Okay, now there are the ones for which we didn't give any information, and I want to see what happened. So after the Klyros, what time is it? It's midnight. Fuck, I need to go. Stonehammer, we said, no, there was some information, no. Stonehammer, it's basically just English style compound surname object like traits. Phenom int dbgktr stgrdr. Generator template brdr thst h Kara Drugan. Yeah, this is not bad actually. It is not bad. So it is also similar to what we have already. Yeah, this planeshift.it. Okay. Ilian, I don't think we have anything, no? Yeah, we don't have anything. So for whatever reason, PS Wiki Legend defines syllable. Because he read the PS Wiki. Oh, fantastic. Anyway, I have to go, guys. I have to go because I am tired, and tomorrow is the first day of work again. So I'm restarting work tomorrow. So I will try to keep a more regular schedule if I can. I don't know, as I told you, there is some stuff happening that may disrupt it. But if all goes well, tomorrow evening around 9:30 p.m. European time, I will be here. Meanwhile, if you want to play the game, remember that the game is available, and you can just download it from our website. And also if you want to click follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, that would be appreciated. Thank you. Bye bye.